gunplay feel good, right? Effectively. And aside from that, like, there's also just the dynamic factor of just how the game is played. Because how many times have you just been playing a game and everyone breaks out in either the Kazatsky kick or a conga line, right? Or you have a Hoovy who throws sandwiches, and then they do the funny 1-2 pow conga kill, right? Like, that's just TF2. And I think a lot of players in modernity, especially if they're coming from the coverage of the game, will just have issues with how dynamic the game is. Because this is back in the old days. Where the players made this. Like, sure, the game is fun, don't get me wrong. The game has bugs, buggy right? But, you know, it's up to the players to literally insert a number of bugs, etc. here. Where in modern games, sure, you kind of have it, right? But it's more experience-focused rather than player-focused. Where this is very player-focused. And it still is experience-focused, but, right? We've all been in a lobby, everyone's broken out into a conga, and we stop the entire game for 5 minutes to conga. That's just how that works.
The next president of the United States.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna level with you guys for a second. Just America.
I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. I regularly do not talk politics. Go watch a shoe on head video I've done or something like that. It's actually why I won't cover Brandon Herrera's new Congress bid. Don't want to talk about it, if I'm being completely honest. That nothing of value is added. Like, I would much rather do literally anything else.
So disappointed in you. Like, how could you not vote for the clearly superior candidate, Vermin Supreme? I mean, what's gonna happen when the zombies come and you didn't vote for the only candidate with a zombie preparedness plan? What happens when Plaque destroys this nation's gun line and you didn't vote for the only candidate with a mandatory toothbrushing policy? I mean, come on, guys. Use your brains.
I think this is a way to do it in good faith, though. This is a way to poke fun, especially in an era of the internet that is, not just the internet, like an era where people are just so divided and any form of criticism is taken as an attack. You know, source, YouTube comments, that kind of thing, right? Like, I think that's a proper way to do that. Respectfully, I ain't talking about it. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole.
This hat sucks.
Yeah, well, that's just like
your opinion,
man.
No.
This guy is a super ultra mega tryhard, and I don't usually mean something negative when I say tryhard, but this guy is the kind of tryhard who will yell at his team whenever something goes wrong, and it's never his fault. If I'm being honest, most of these guys are dicks. Unless it's painted Australian gold, and then you're Johnny Bravo.
No, he has a point. I was gifted this, and I've been wearing it, and man, sometimes I'm just like, yo, how is that person at like 2 health? Team, anyone gonna... I don't think I can get over this police. That one.
Overruled. Branch into song.
I don't know, dude. I think I share the sentiment that I think in modernity, like post-Minecraft movie, and I guess before it, like Jack Black, like, don't get me wrong, I loved him in Pick of Destiny, loved him in Nacho Libre. I love when he showed up in movies, right? School of Rock's another big one. I don't think I've actually ever seen the whole thing, if I'm being honest. Like, I think we're just kind of getting like worn out on Jack Black at this point. Then there was some falling out between him and Kyle Gass recently that a lot of people were looking at it, but I didn't really dive too deep into it, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Love the man. I feel like he's taking on a lot of projects, and I wonder if he's like, you know, when I do like 4 uploads a day and people get really tired of hearing my voice, and that's not a dig, that's a like, God, man, this kid guy, he puts out so much content. Can he put out just a little less content? Right? That kind of thing. I feel like it's that effect.
This is the good tryhard hat, as in the help the team and get shit done type of tryhard. You're always going to be happy to have one of these guys on your team.
I can see that. Weeb?
Yeah, this is the low-tier unusual hat for heavy. In fact, I think the bubbling dreadnought is the cheapest unusual in the entire game.
Hilarious.
It's so
Medic!
This guy always seems to have a pocket medic. And if he doesn't, he's bitching at the team's medic for healing other people other than the vastly important person that
Laid
is
bare.
In fact, I'm pretty sure most of them have a script that automatically calls for medics.
With one heart, we pray.
Show no mercy! Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
Right. There's so many other teams that you can literally be healing right now. Like, unless I'm on point, or actually in the front line.
Let me weave you a verse.
Unless I'm actually, like, critical. Like, I'm wired to heal. I think there's nobody else who has other better people to heal and keep us other people. I don't understand how you're being that. Unless I'm playing Heaven last night. Sorry, fast
This
guy.
guy always uses the Tomislav. And that's
love
really
it.
it. There's no joke here. It's just really widespread, so I wanted to at least mention it.
It's just, I'd argue it's one of the best LMGs. I'm sorry, but
And
what is
here
this?
we observe the wild putus bird in its natural habitat. These
What is
fascinating creatures tend to be found only in silly servers. I can't do Morgan Freeman, man. It's not gonna work.
He's a hard one to straight face.
Okay, seriously though, these guys are total bros. You don't really see them too often in serious games, but when you do, you can always rely on getting a sandwich from them.
Okay.
It's super nice.
I heard there was some event where everyone got like bird heads, but that event's long past. Can you still get these? That's super cool.
This guy's a veteran TF2 player, that's for sure. Now, they're not all good, and they're not all bad or anything like that, but you can expect that they've been playing the game for at least a while.
Sure, makes sense. Oh no.
Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. And just a quick reminder, if I missed your favorite hat, all hope is not lost. I still have the honorable mentions video as the last episode of this series, so
We didn't cover the snack stack. The heavy with the heavy hat. That's just the really stacked sandwich. And now I'm sad.
let me know if you'd like me to do a heavy hat with that. Also, NG is next, so make sure to tell me what you'd like to see from him. I do my best to read all the comments, so do not hesitate to ask for your favorite piece of headwear on the Texas Builder Man. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you.
You know, because I'm the only 2 or 3 people who ever actually wear the snack stack.
Know my sword. Witness the power of Gwa. By the frost mine bold. Receive my blessing.
Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! This is where you fall.
We had a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed my time here, and hopefully you did as well. Let me know what your favorite heavy hat is, especially if it's not listed here. Let me know if you also have the snack stack, whatever heavy hat, and if you're one of 3 people who wears the hat. And I will see you all in the next one. Hat Stereotypes, Episode 7, The Engineer, by Soundsmith.
Alright, Engineer. Now, the Builder Texas Man is technically under support, which means that NG mains are all team players and like to help out their fellow mercs, right?
Always, absolutely.
Well, it's partially right. And some NG mains are really great people and they like to help out the team, while others, well, their entire goal of the game is just to piss other people off, teammates included. And believe it or not, you can actually tell who's who just by looking at their hat. Now, there's a general rule of thumb here. If the hat is really just a hair cosmetic, then you can't trust them. If it's an actual hat, then they're usually pretty cool. That being said, there's one huge exception to this rule, which I'm gonna go over first. So, are we ready? All right, let's go.
Actually, Soundsmith, you didn't go over how these are only stereotypes. A commenter somewhere, absolutely. Like, it's been so fun to watch throughout the series, because he's definitely gotten an amount of backlash for it, which is super unfortunate. I definitely see why he would be pretty mixed on this series, putting him on the map. But it's really interesting going back through this and, like, kind of understanding how Team Fortress was years and years ago when I missed all of this, and catching up now.
Yeah, this is the exception. This guy is a griefer and just plays NG to piss other people off.
This just makes sense.
Yeah, he's that one guy who will place teleporters in places that'll get his teammates stuck or killed. He places mini sentries on high tower, not because he wants to practice his DM, but just because he wants to ruin it for the other people. You know, he's just an all-around ruiner of fun. Just don't trust these guys.
I didn't even know this was possible. I have my opinions on engineer. I'm not a good engineer. I have trouble playing engineer. This might be fun.
This guy is old school. And that's not to say they're good or bad, but they're certainly experienced. You can usually find these guys doing really ballsy forward holds on payload maps. It's always really fun to see how they turn out.
Makes sense.
This guy isn't necessarily a griefer, but you still probably shouldn't trust him. Half the time his teleporter won't go anywhere useful, and the other times it'll just send you off a cliff. So when you see one of these guys on your team, just be aware.
If it's any indicator for chat, I don't know. I don't actually, other than, I think it's the Hound Dog for heavy. I don't remember what it's called offhand. Oh, wow, I can't believe this. We literally just did the video. But I don't actually use non-hat cosmetics, so I always use a hat.
Hey, did you know that the visor on the hot rod will go down if you move buildings with it? Hey, did you know that when you're moving that gear up and you have the hot rod on, the visor will go down?
Amazing.
Hey, this is so cool. I have to tell everybody about this. Okay, we get it. Your visor goes down. Cool. You don't have to tell literally everybody you meet ever about it. Of course, you know, you're going to anyway, but... jeez.
Oh, that's flawless. That's peak.
Most people seem to think that these are headphones, but they're actually earmuffs. Of course, nobody actually wears them as earmuffs. Most of these that you see will have, like, earbuds with them or something so that they look like
Makes sense.
headphones, but they actually function as earmuffs pretty well because nobody can seem to hear anything when they're wearing these things.
That was disgusting. Good at it. I love it.
Let me read you a verse. Luscious and
It's why in Battle Electrician videos we literally make fun of the buff person. Like, the buff person is the person complaining that sounds good than other channels or whatever. I don't know who needs to hear this, but all art is derivative, right? Tolkien didn't
Rain
just,
outlines your
dream up
fate.
Arda or Middle Earth, right? Literally had roots in World War I, right? And that's not a derogatory thing. All art is derivative. You just have to make sure that you're taking inspiration from things and creating something new. That's it. We've done it. We've solved the problem, Reddit. SpongeBob is based.
Once again, you probably shouldn't trust these guys. These NGs are the people who will put sentries in just the most random places. And then, of course, they immediately get destroyed because, you know, it's a terrible sentry spot. But it doesn't matter because they got that one cheeky sentry kill. You know, I actually know a former Peacenik's Ponytail NG who had so many people say in chat who would put their sentry there that he actually named his wrench that.
That's base. That's great.
This is the NG equivalent of the Pootis bird. Total bro, team player, and all around just an awesome person. They also tend to stick together too, so if you see one beat man, chances are you're gonna see another one pretty soon.
Amazing. So are these also Halloween restricted?
Anytime,
because I
any
ended up asking literally right now over in the Discord. I'm like, wait, can you still get the Halloween bird masks or the bird masks? And they're Halloween restricted though, like the Pyro Shark. Like, it makes me so sad because like they're so cool. I think there's, if I understand it correctly, there's a valid reason that you don't see things like this in just standard play. I think it has to do with engine limitations or something. Like some of the effects on some of the things, they're really wonky. So that's why Halloween restrictions exist. Someone's gonna be able to outline exactly why that is, which it's fascinating to learn why certain things are and why certain things aren't. I don't know. It makes me sad because like such cool cosmetics are just locked behind Halloween restrictions.
This is another old school player, and you usually see these guys on Dust Bowl or Gold Rush. They know those maps like the back of their hand, and they know the craziest sentry spots. These guys are always a blast when you have them on your team, but they're a huge pain in the ass when you're up against them.
I have my opinions on Dust Bowl as somebody who, it's very much the Blizzard World effect in Overwatch, right? remember, you know, trying to get out of Dust Bowl spawn, that is either going to be an absolute just cool, we did it, or you are going to get locked there for 3/4 of the match. I had the latter happen. It is rough getting stuck in Dust Bowl.
This one's a war pig. They usually run minis, and you'll probably find them trying to battle NG their way through the entire enemy team. I mean, if I'm being honest, they'd really just be better off playing Scout. But most of them can't actually aim, so they just play NG, so their sentries aim for them. This guy's a fairly average NG. I mean, he's a team player, and he's usually pretty good at the game, too. But a lot of times you'll see these guys holding back. They're passive players. I mean, sure, they're not building on last when the first point hasn't even been capped yet, but you probably won't see these guys rocket hauling at all.
Gotcha. I'm a very passive engineer when I tried playing it. Like, I do not... Engineer has a very interesting playstyle. I'm not gonna, like, delve too deep into it, especially because I haven't watched any of Uncle Dane's videos as of reacting to this. So, the way I understand Engineer is that he's a very reactive, very prep-oriented class, right? Like, I literally... Hold up. I literally wrote it down. He's all positioning and sequencing. He makes sense in that regard. You also need to pay attention to your team and make sure you're moving back and forth intelligently as your team pushes and pulls, especially on a 5-point CTF. And to which I explained that the hard targeting on Sentry and me, God, that was a little bit of a tilt factor for me. But to be fair, no one likes fighting a level 3 Sentry. So, like, objectively, I feel I could look at Engineer and go, okay, the class is doing this. Subjectively, the class just makes me just super tilt status.
Hey, look, another war pig. Except this time around...
Rise! Witness the power for what? You poor lost land. Fulfill our
tactical,
path!
cunning, intelligent, freaking engineer man. He has to make sure that everybody knows it. Except, you know, half the time his plans don't even work, and it's clearly his team's fault, not his. No,
Always.
that would just be stupid.
That was an anime reference that went over my head. Contrary to popular belief, I actually don't watch a lot of anime. Not anymore, honestly. I actually...
Something to add to my collection.
My anime knowledge is so minuscule anymore.
This is another one of those hats that you only ever see in a low-tier unusual. Back when I was in the trading scene a couple years ago, you could get a nuts and bolts headman's headpiece for less than 10 keys if you found the right quicksilver.
It's our edgy hat here.
Wait, what? Where's the edgy hat?
There's no...
Hang on.
Wait, where's the edgy NG?
No.
Why is that not...
No.
Please tell me it's a
that might
channel.
work. I mean, it's a demon hat, so... It's still kind of silly, you know? It's not really...
Looks like Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force just plopped on the NG's head.
Edgy. I guess I could use this new one. There's a Reaper skin like that one, so I could... no, that's a huge stretch. Well, shit. How am I gonna end the episode? I always end with an edgy joke. What am I gonna do? Oh, right. Hey guys, there's gonna be ear rape Uncle Dane music for the danger's Uncle Dane if it's painted white. That one Uncle Dane hat. The danger's for NG. I feel like he's nice enough Uncle Dane. I hope I heavily distorted. He's gonna do the danger and say they're trying to do the danger. All right. I'll do the freaking Uncle Dane joke. Jeez. Okay. Wow, you're such an Uncle Dane impersonator. You're not allowed to use this hat because a popular content creator also wears this hat.
It's such a strange sentiment for, like, to hear, right? Like, if you're, like, in the real world, right? Like outside touching grass and somebody told you this, you're just gonna kind of, like, oh, well, you can't go to this park because, I don't know, Jack Black goes to this park. And it's like, what? Or, like, you can't wear that hat because insert celebrity here wears his hat. Like, gamers are really a strange beast. I feel a lot of this gets resolved by actually going and touching grass. Which, to be fair, we did do our IRL stream the other day. We did hike Table Rock over in Idaho. That was rough as somebody who's way out of shape. Touching grass fixes a lot.
There, you happy?
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, me neither. All right. Clearly, we're gonna need to do something a little bit special.
Oh no. Love this. love this. It's minimalistic. It's rustic. Some fruity undertones, right? Sound like a wine connoisseur. If this is his music too, this is a banger way to market. I'm going to enjoy Uncle Dane's videos when I get around to them. Oh, this segment goes on for a hot minute. I'm gonna make sure to save the sound for in its original quality for the original movie. I think it went on a little long, but I think the edit, especially if this is his own soundtrack, I think this does make sense from a marketing standpoint. So I did ask, thank you, Ollie, for getting back to me in such a quick manner in regards to TF2 cosmetics. I literally asked, why does TF2 hate Halloween? To which the response is, it's not becoming a place to expand the game, just a place to dump workshop slop every year. To which I responded as well, wasn't there a thing with the game's engine? I guess last year, so I guess somewhere in like 2024, I guess, they caused Matchmaker to break. It pushes the game to its limit. So that's what I was remembering with the Halloween cosmetics and stuff, which is unfortunate because there's a lot of really cool stuff. I'm definitely going to get more value out of this. I'll come back to this video at some point, not on reaction, right after watching Uncle Dane video,
Something to
really
add some light it up.
how the meme, how the joke makes sense. I can't wait to watch his videos actually as well, because as somebody who is a really awful engineer, I want to see what he has to bring to the table. Because I mean, that's spy psychology, right? I'm able to do spy.
Not bad.
Right? Like I was actually able to get backstab and stuff. So like videos like this do work for all intents and purposes.
Once again, you can listen to the full track without having to listen to me talk first over on my music channel. There's a free download
my
of that video as well, so feel free to grab it. Yeah.
Go over to his channel, his other channel as well.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode. Like always, I'd like to remind you guys to make sure and let me know if I missed a hat that you wanted to see, since I'm doing the honorable mentions episode at the end of this series. Before you go and type a comment about the level 3 chin, let me stop you right there. That's a misc, not a hat. That's a series for another day. Also, Medic is up next, so if you'd like to see a certain hat from him, let me know. And
I don't even know
I think
what
that's
Medic
it.
has.
Alright, cool. Thanks for watching, guys.
The Medic one is going to be really I will be linking the Stuff Games music channel in the description down below. I did make sure to do it for the heavy video. If that is a thing that he actively has and still works on, I'm going to make sure that I'm actually going to include it, because that's part of why I do what I do. Is like I don't understand how this man isn't over 1 billion subs, especially with content this great spanning back 8 years.
Excellent.
So I want to do what I can to help him get over that 1 mil mark. I want to help, you know, other people who I watch who I think are just honestly really cool get over that 1 mil mark in what small capacity that I can. Because this is really good content. I think that, you know, as minimalistic as it is, like minimalism is definitely an art form as well. And I'm sure some of his new videos, they seem to have a higher production quality. And honestly, like I've enjoyed some of them. But thank you everyone for watching. Really do appreciate it. Definitely go check out the original channel, the original video, as well as his music channel, which I'm glad he mentioned because I didn't know until he literally mentioned it in this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you all in the next. At Stereotypes, Episode 8, The Medic, by Soundsmith.
Medic, the class everybody loves but nobody wants to play.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what that one overused joke says. You know, come to think of it, I know plenty of Medic mains. If you want to talk about a class that nobody mains, how about we talk about Heavy? Seriously. But I'm getting off topic. Medics are more common than you might think. And the stereotypes? Well, there's no shortage of those. See, Medic mains love to say that they just like helping the team, but truth be told, most of them are just masochists. And that means a lot of them are not nearly as nice as they would have you believe. So yeah, let's talk about that. Oh, and also, obligatory disclaimer, stereotypes don't mean everybody, blah, 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 blah. You guys know the drill, yeah? Okay, let's go.
Was it last video that didn't have it? I guarantee you people, and some of them are going to be in like, you know, just joking, right? Like Lamau didn't even provide disclosure. Oh man, this series has been wild to watch progress. I don't know actually what medic
Rain
is. I know medic
outlines
is the
your-
Maxwell cat thing, but that's not a hat.
I wanted to get this hat out of the way first because it is literally the most overused hat in the entire game. Like, more than the tassel cap, more than the anger. Seriously, 50% of medics wear this hat, and 99% of those people also wear the Blighted Beak. Look, I get that it's a cool hat, and I get that it also combos really well with the Blighted Beak, but if you're gonna come up with a new set for your medic, for the love of God, please pick something else. Oh, and it's also the hat of choice for literally every medic girlfriend ever. If I had a nickel for every time I've seen a Grim Hat medic pocketing a soldier, I would have enough money to buy a circling heart one just for this joke. No, seriously.
Hilarious.
Old school medic. He'll keep you alive, and he'll keep himself alive pretty well too. This is the rare medic who won't need you to babysit him 24/7. But you really should still protect him. Just because he can take care of himself doesn't mean he doesn't appreciate the concern. Just, it's really, really nice. I like these guys.
I love the hat. Love the spike.
Hey, Array 7, am I right, guys? Okay, seriously though, this hat isn't so much Array 7 as it is people trying to be Array 7. That is, trying to battle medic and failing miserably. Oh, and as for getting heals from this guy, yeah, forget it. You might as well just unbind your EQ.
Just unbind that. Yeah, no, that's a good one. I have no clue who Array 7 is. I'm assuming they're a big TF2 YouTuber, or at least some sort of personality in the space. I have no reference point.
These are all pretty much war pigs. For some reason, these guys seem to think that just because they have a helmet on, they can peek a sniper sight line and not get their head popped off. I mean, really? Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
That was clean.
This guy is surprisingly good. Everybody seems to underestimate him, even his own team, and I don't really know why. I've been saved from cratering countless times by this guy's crossbow. I really like these guys.
I feel that there's not necessarily a pipeline, right? But there's a predictability, a general predictability. The sillier the hat, the more the person is absolutely
Rise with the sun!
cracked.
Try and stop
The more
me!
like serious it is, the more Linkin Park numb they are. You got in the middle where you have like, you know, the war pig effect, where like it's not that like they're bad, it's not that they're good, but like, you know, they're going into a 3v1 as a battle engineer with like half scrap, right? Like they're overestimating their ability. It's interesting to watch the stereotypes form, and obviously, right? Disclosure, yes, there are exceptions, right? It's a stereotype. It's not the rule.
This medic will always have a heavy buddy who wears the officer's Ushanka. They'll pretty much just sit on the cart and never unrev for the entire game, and the medic won't heal anybody else.
Perfect. My kind of medic.
This medic seems to have eyes in the back of his head. He'll seriously turn around at the last second, right before a successful flank, every time. It's super frustrating.
I've had this happen. I actually had a thing last night I called out where I was about to get a backstab on a heavy, and he immediately turns like 35 degrees to the left as I'm about to stab him, and I'm like, that was a little sus. I don't know if it's fob. I don't know, like. And yeah, some people just have that much situational awareness, but sometimes I encounter a situation where, like, especially when I try key is the keyword to play spy, where somebody either pivots or 180s really quick, where I'm like, that feels wrong.
Okay, so you know that joke about how the Ubersaw has a 100% crit rate? Well, these guys actually believe it. You'll probably find them trying to run into the entire enemy team, swinging wildly, and then just insta-dying.
Fair. You know what? 60% of the time works every time.
This is the "why is nobody protecting me" hat. Seriously, every time they die, it's never their fault. It's their team's. It's definitely not because you overextended into the entire enemy team with that one soldier you only pocketed because he had an unusual. No, that's totally not it. Just blame somebody else. That'll make them protect you more for sure.
And this extends to every game, but I really do say it with TF2. Because it's been the thing I've been playing on stream recently. You need to be able to self-reflect and to criticize and critique your playstyle. Like, I get frustrated. I get tilted, right? But it's like, okay, from an objective standpoint, what went wrong here? Okay, my sentry was in the wrong spot. or well, I was way out of line. I was way out, way out of, team is all the way over here on left. I went out of position on right. Like, be able to critique and criticize your playstyle. Have that ability to self-reflect and learn, or else it's going to be a rough game.
This is the low-tier unusual Metacat. Yeah, there's not much to talk about here. Just expect to see a whole lot of nuts and bolts, smoking, steaming, and bubbling. So this is a bit of a weird one. This guy almost always wears this hat with a beard cosmetic, and I have no idea why.
It's funny.
And that's it. That's the stereotype. There's nothing else to talk about. Just beard.
Flawless. I need to pick up a
just
beard
shrugged.
at some point.
You couldn't see it. I understand that now because it's a microphone, not a camera. But just yeah, beard.
Just beard.
Okay, this guy is a god with the crossbow. Seriously, I wish I could aim like this guy. You get ambushed or caught out or anything, bam, crossbow. It's just absolutely nuts.
Oh no.
So you want to know the quickest way to tell what medigun the enemy team is using? Look for the Weathermaster. If you see a Weathermaster, you can be guaranteed that they're running crits. This guy just uses the Kritzkrieg all the time, and he always seems to have a 100% charge as well. It's really, really weird. Maybe there's just some set effect that I don't know about that increases your charge rate, or maybe I'm just salty. I don't know.
No, I get that. I feel with this game there is an expected amount of salt. But I mean, like, as long as you can take it in good faith, right? You take it in good faith, and you're able to, it's not like, you're not saying, game is bad because you're losing, right? Like, that's...
Light it up!
Being
Full
salty,
throttle!
it's how you're find somebody.
About wrapping up for today. And before you get on my ass about not doing the Blighted Beak, I will be. We're here for the hat stereotype videos, which is why I'm gonna give the people what they want. With miscs. And then maybe weapons. Actually, weapons sound. If I missed a hat that you wanted to see this time around, make sure to let me know. Video at the end of this series, and other than anything else that I wanted to talk about. So yeah.
I mean, honestly, and I'm more of a player. Some unusuals and stuff. The crowd unusuals was one. But yeah, definitely one of those things. I am so sorry. Yes, weapons. Yeah, 'cause that's why we weapons. Mysticism War Paint, I don't honestly know where that goes. I'll have to get to that when I get to that. But because I'm more of a player than I am a fashion, fashion enjoyer, purveyor, if you will. It's actually why I gravitated towards weapons first, and then this is honestly good. It's been a lot of good content. This has been super fun to watch. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Let me know what your favorite Metacat is, especially if it hasn't been listed here. I need to see what Blighted Beasts are going for. I'm sure there's unusuals and stranges. But thank you, Evan, for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one. Hat Stereotypes, Episode 9, The Sniper, by Soundsmith.
One thing I've noticed is that maining Sniper is a lot like doing CrossFit. Because
Sure.
rule number 1 of maining Sniper is to never shut the hell up about how you main Sniper.
Yeah.
There are plenty of other stereotypes about Sniper mains and their hats, but, well, that's what the video's for. I don't want to spill the beans in the intro now, do I? So, yeah. I recently stopped doing the disclaimer at the beginning of the video because I figured you guys got the idea. But for this one, I think it might be necessary. So, here we go. Just because a stereotype exists doesn't mean that it applies to everyone. So if you wear the anger but you insist that you're not a complete edgelord, then whatever, you're just a special snowflake. Just know that pretty much everybody thinks you're an edgelord. Cool? All right, let's go.
It also returned. We do have hindsight on this. It did return, at least in the weapon stereotype series. I think it's interesting to see how TF2 was in 2017, 2018, because this was like what, mid-bot crisis, right? I think something like that. I don't know. Most of the people I've met have been honestly pretty cool. Like even when they're, you know, like market gardenering or you know, just doing some wild stuff and bopping me. I mean, like, everyone's a good sport. Everyone has felt really mature, and everyone's honestly been just generally pretty reasonable to deal with, even if they're, you know, hyper cracked.
Okay, we're off to a good start.
Loud equals funny. Oh my god, no.
Oh no, here we go.
Awful.
Okay, that one actually makes sense because it's a try hard hat and it's okay, forget it. What? Okay, what the
Oh no. Maybe this is why I can't get behind Sniper. I mean, like, I'll play the odd Sniper. I can get some headshots sometimes. I don't know. This video is amazing. Wait!
Okay. I think the point has been made.
I don't know. I don't think we've made the point. I mean, you know what they say, right? One is chance, and what is it? One is a coincidence. What, two is chance? No, one is chance, two is coincidence, three is a pattern. We're at like 5 now. I think we could do a few more hats. I mean, just to hammer home the point.
Can we all just agree that a good portion of Sniper's hats are edgy? Can we do that? Have we done the requisite amount of Linkin Park or friggin' whatever edgy music? Can we move on, please? Okay. All right, let's start over and talk about the actual stereotypes.
The reverse effect.
Okay. All right. You good? Everybody ready? Take a few deep breaths. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Are we gonna get baited? Is this just gonna be Linkin Park again? Oh, please be Linkin Park again.
Let's go. There are two types of cold killer snipers. Those who wear it with the villain's veil, or those who tell literally everybody they meet that they don't wear it with the villain's veil. I mean, cool.
Sure.
Good for you. Just stop telling everyone. We can see your hats. We're not blind.
No, but they gotta know.
Well, except for Jose Gonzalez 2005 over there. I don't think he even knows what game he's playing. But everybody else can see your hats just fine. Seriously.
Sniper in the back. Oh god, so good.
This is kind of like the El Jefe from the Scout episode. This hat is the fastest way to tell everybody that you play Sniper for a Steel Highlander team. You never see any bad Your Worst Nightmare snipers, but you never see any good ones either.
Mm-hmm.
This guy always uses the piss rifle. Yeah, I know it's not actually called the piss rifle, but I always call it that because it sounds better.
It's just the piss rifle, let's be honest.
Yeah. These guys could be at any skill level, but they'll still always use the piss rifle.
Yeah, I think I've noticed that.
Okay, this is totally a tryhard hat, but this hat actually goes with both sides of the tryhard coin. There are snipers who wear this hat that are actually really nice people. It's just that they always try their hardest to win. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. But you also see snipers with this hat, and usually also the double cross comm, who will constantly berate their teammates for not doing well. These are the ones that everybody hates to have on their team, but they'll just put up with them because they're actually pretty good.
Because they actually do work. That guy's kind of a jerk, but you know what? He's actually doing his job, so he can't say anything.
Okay, so usually the no-hat hats are the mark of a good player, but I've found that this specific one usually means that it's a person who realizes that this stereotype exists, and they're just trying to seem like a good sniper. In reality, though, they're actually not that great. They'll just charge up a body shot and then taunt after every kill.
Funny.
Okay, this is weird. These guys don't look like it, but they're actually the scariest type of sniper that you'll ever see.
That sounds
the
right,
ones
yeah.
where you peek any sightline on the map and somehow they're there and you're just insta-dead. And
It's been such a learning curve to figure out where sightlines are on maps. Like, sniper is definitely one of the... Someone asked what's my, like, most annoying class to play against. Right now, it's actually sniper, because when snipers don't miss, they lock entire sections of the map off. Like, and it's not that I'm, like, you know, trying to say, like, I hate snipers, right? Or, like, nah, bad class, like, murder for anything. I'm not calling for any of that. Like, if we're talking, like, what's annoying to fight against, like, trying to move and not knowing that there's a sightline there, or even if you know that there's a sightline there, and the sniper just doesn't miss. That's been an interesting annoyance to play with.
every single time. Oh, well, it's not the anger, so I'm not an edgy asshole sniper main. Not really. I mean, this hat is basically the anger for people who don't really want to get shit on for wearing the anger. Most of these guys are alright, I guess. I mean, most of them aren't bad, really, but you can still stand on their head and call them a spy a bunch of times and they won't notice. So,
Whack.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I need to get that taunt for demo. So what I'm hearing is that the anger versus Dread Riding Hood is literally the South Park episode explaining the differences between goth and emo, right? Like, it's that episode. Can we get an SFM animation of that, please?
Oh, this is an easy one. This guy always uses the Huntsman.
Skillsman.
Yeah, he's probably not very good with it, but when you wear the Robin Hood hat, you kind of have to commit to the character, you know? This is the old school sniper hat. I really like this hat, but I really hate playing against these guys. They might not be the best snipers out there, but they sure as hell know how to play the class effectively. Okay, these guys are actually pretty good, but their sniper rifles are always renamed to some bullshit Latin word that doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm pretty sure that most of them just opened up a Latin dictionary to a random page and just went, oh, that makes me sound smart and philosophical. I'm gonna name my sniper rifle that.
What's the standard, it's the font thing, right? Like lorem ipsum whatever. So you need to have the most cracked sniper, like top 500 sniper, right? Have him hop into an Uncletopia server or something, or even comp, right? And just have it like the lorem ipsum line of text. I feel like that's a very special message to send. Oh.
This guy always uses the Hitman's Heatmaker. Yeah, that's it.
Sure.
I know it's a short one. Sorry.
Fair.
Anyway, let's move on.
If it works, it works.
This guy always uses the Gerardian Bushwhacker. Once you get covered in their piss, they'll relentlessly chase you down with their melee out no matter what. This is usually really annoying, but it's actually pretty funny when you manage to bait them into following you into a place where they really don't want to be.
That's a taunt kill right there, yeah.
So you know how a lot of people criticize snipers for body shotting? Well, this guy doesn't give a shit. If it kills, he'll do it. For this reason, a lot of these guys will use the Machina, charge up a body shot, and just fire down a choke point.
Yeah. That would be me. I genuinely need to use the Machina more. Like, I am awful with headshots, but body shots, I'll get meat shots all day.
Oh boy. So there's actually quite a few stereotypes for this one. Okay, 1. This is the war piggiest of all war pigs to ever war pig. Oh,
I shall
man.
offer my
I mean,
blood
sure,
and
there are some
tears
good
as a
anger
truth
snipers out
seeker.
there, but almost every single one of them thinks that they're way better than they really are. 2. These guys will almost always be using either a bot killer sniper rifle or an opper hand, and there are 5 different options for their names. Aimbot.exe, something about a point-and-click adventure game, something including their own name, like Assassin King's own sniper rifle, something insulting or talking about the spawn room.
And if there's actually like a slur, we actually had this happen. I don't know if the stream picked it up or not. I think it did, but somebody in a Uncle Topi server decided to just throw around some slurs and some hate speech, and they we immediately started that. No, it's not on the VOD. Yeah, because because it was a 2 Fort we did it on, and 2 Fort just kind of degenerated into. Ugh. Anyways, yeah, no, like the TF2 community is really quick on that too. Like they will start that that vote to kick or vote to ban real quick.
Or a Lenny face.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Oh, right, and number 3.
Awful. He got me. He played the long game.
I'm sorry. I had to do it, man. That was just too perfect. Okay. Sorry. All right. That's it for this episode. Same deal as always. If I missed a hat you wanted to see, let me know so that I can put it in the honorable mentions video at the end of the series. Also, tell me what hats you want to see for the next episode, which is gonna be Spy. Yeah. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.
I'm expecting another Linkin Park. Where is it? I know it's here. No? Yes, maybe? Oh, maybe? Oh, I was honestly expecting a third Linkin Park meme. I was expecting it, dude. I was on the edge of my seat waiting for that one. I thought this was great. I honestly love this. This was the penultimate class video. Next time will be the actual penultimate video for the actual series itself. And I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I love seeing hats. I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually... I don't think I've swapped off of... No, I did swap off of stock. I have the duck-billed Hatipus on like all of my classes that I don't actively use. Like that's just like a static like auto pick for anything for me at this point. So I know I have that equipped, but I don't know. It's been cool. I didn't know half these hats existed for Sniper, which just shows I need to play Sniper more. I'll probably go get out the Mach-In and probably just have some fun with that. But thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let me know what your favorite Sniper hat is. Let me know what your
Now, this is what I
experience
call
with
a
Angry
moment
Snipers
of
has been.
solitude.
Definitely go check out Soundsmith, especially if you have not. I've also made sure to link his music channel going forward.